That was like the short. That was the short intro.
Well, I'm glad
Oh, it's like 10 seconds.
Yeah, it's short. Short and sweet, like me.
I like the short intro.
Yes. The long intro's for. Hi, everybody. This is Don with Vlogging Many Things. With me is Bill Cruz.
Hi, folks.
Tom has the youngest to hamster in Tom's little lair has gotten old enough to get in the wheel now, so his internet's working.
Well, that's good.
Steve has his blue headphones on. Eric, how you doing?
Good. Well, we might need to chat.
Oh, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Thank you, Eric. Keep me on top of the shit.
Thanks to Restream, it'll take you about.
We got to figure out.
You got to adjust it.
You know what? How do we do this?
Which scoundrels are going to be tuning in?
And I want.
Whoa, Matthew! Hello,
Matt. How you doing? Hold on a minute. Let's go ahead. This is really getting irritating as hell.
Yeah, I know. That's why I always said.
Nice to see you, Eric.
We're just hiding him, and I'm just kind of playing peekaboo here.
What are those? What I'm doing right now?
What are those New York fingers you're holding up there?
Hey.
Well, hold on a minute, folks. What we're trying to do is we are trying to
make Restream behave.
I don't know what the hell's going on.
You got to go to the setting thing and the overlay. You gotta turn off the over.
Yeah, turn off the overlay.
You gotta turn off the overlay.
Yeah, the internet is a constant.
Not just the overlay.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Never mind. I got it. Remove overlay. No, that's remove keep placeholder.
Upper right.
I'm in upper right now. Remove overlay.
And Eric's gone.
Hold on. What is going?
You removed Eric. Aha.
Wah wah.
Today, Eric is the overlay.
Oh my God! Are you serious?
I'm here. I didn't go nowhere. The gear icon, and then there's the setting.
Settings.
Okay, all settings.
Upper right of the all settings.
I'm there.
Okay, there's an upper right setting.
And it says all settings or remove overlay.
All right.
Do I remove overlay?
Now I'm getting confused. Hold on.
Just so you guys know, this is our normal day.
It's Tuesday.
If you don't get,
I'm going to get this thing situated where it's like, because it used to not be this way until Restream did some type of update.
Yeah. That's normal.
Folks, this is what you're missing at night when we do the show.
That's right. So, everybody, how's your Tuesday going, everybody? Ours is going actually technically fine. Tom, how you doing? It's been a long time since you've been on the show.
Oh, I had 3 minutes notice. I was in the middle of baking.
Oh, shut up. At least you're invited.
Baking what?
Muffins, some hamburger buns for tomorrow night's dinner. I was thinking about making a chocolate treat for the kiddo. So a lot of stuff happening in the kitchen.
Looked like Eric was running over to your house to get some. Oh, there he is.
All right. The three dots.
Okay, hold on. What now?
Hit the three dots over the.
Hold on. Let me go to it.
Chat. Hit the three dots.
Okay. Hit the three dots.
Hit the three dots, and then it says overlay on or off. Turn it off.
Remove overlay. Right?
Yes. No, it's not. I just did that on.
Yeah, I'm hitting remove overlay, and if I go show on stream, there it is.
Chat settings, overlay off.
I'm bingo.
There we go.
Okay.
I had it running on another window so I could figure it out.
My apologies, ladies and gentlemen. I apologize. There, how's this? Nice, big, chatty chat that everybody sees and likes.
Beautiful.
Like Mr. Gunn says, clicky, clicky. That's right, Mr. Gunn. You get the comment, the first comment, because it's clicky, clicky.
I'm
clicky, clicky.
Angel Shadow, Sausage Head, how you doing? Mr. Gunn, how you doing, everybody? Couple of things for tonight to let everybody know.
What's that?
Tonight we are having a special live stream at 8 o'clock where we're interviewing author Malia Start.
Malia 8 Eastern, right?
What's that?
8 Eastern.
It is Eastern time, yes.
It's like commercial TV.
Yes, it's all Eastern time because us who live on the Eastern Seaboard do Eastern time, Glenn.
And us who are got a seemingly an anchor in the Midwest.
So, how is everybody doing today, gentlemen?
Good.
Okay.
Good. Good.
Drinking diet stuff, but on that.
Diet what?
Well, first of all, it's Pepsi. And it was an experiment. It's that Pepsi Pro Prebiotic Cola.
Not me. I'm drinking iced tea.
And I didn't know what it was. So I got an 8-pack. So I'm stuck with an 8-pack. I'm going to drink it anyway. It's got stevia in it, 5 grams of sugar. It's supposed to be better for you, but as you know, anything that's better for you tastes bad.
Throw rum in it. Tom, what are you drinking?
Good idea. Good idea.
Tom.
Steve, what are you drinking?
Chocolate milk.
Tom, what are you drinking?
Clove water.
Cold water. Eric, what are you drinking?
I am drinking lime juice, apple cider vinegar,
Ew.
and a little
Yes,
stevia.
Mr.
Nice.
Gunn Probiotic. Yes, I'm taking the hit for the team.
Gotcha. Matt, how you doing? Mr. Gunn, yes, we're streaming for breakfast, lunch, and supper. But except here in the East Coast where we're civilized, we call it dinner.
Brunch.
Brunch.
Dinner. Savages.
Cabbages.
So anything interesting happening in the gaming sphere? Anything interesting online? Anyone chatting about gaming or anything?
I'm just stressing out on the games I'm going to run in the next 3 cons. That's all right. That's all. I put
Here's
one for you for yours, one for North Texas.
Nice.
I'm sorry. Go ahead, Steve.
here's one that's not gaming, but it is related to software. Is Microsoft is it Microsoft? Yeah, I think what they're doing is they're either putting through a law or they put through something that requires you to do age verification for everything you install an operating system on. Literally any device, doesn't matter what OS, Mac, Windows, Linux, whatever it is.
How does Microsoft?
Well, they're evidently the ones forcing this through. Now they probably are doing it through a law, but it's evidently going to be come later this year.
It's funny. It's Microsoft doing this, right?
Yes.
Well, Discord's also they were
Discord's
going to do
doing
it
it.
also,
Yeah, there's a lot of platforms.
but they backed off of it.
It'd
Yeah.
feel better if the government did it or a private organization did it.
No, it's the European Union. What they're doing is they want age verification on everything, literally.
Well, the
every
EU
single
is
device.
really big on that type of shit.
Yes.
You know.
Yeah, they want it on every single device, every single piece of software.
I've been watching for my upcoming Wizard Con trip. I've been watching all these videos on YouTube about airlines, what TSR is doing, all this other stuff here.
Yes, you mean?
And they talked about international flights, and the international people are really cracking down, even on like
Oh shit!
passports.
Oh crap!
What?
This is not going on right now, guys. It can't be happening.
What?
We have not started this video properly.
Uh
Buy Glenn's book.
Buy my
oh,
book.
okay.
Okay.
Matthew, thank you for saving this show. We were about to be FCC banned.
Buy my book. Help
Go
me
ahead,
with
guys.
my GoFundMe.
Sorry,
We're
Matt,
good.
had to
Let's go.
interrupt the flow of the show.
That's
Thanks,
okay.
Matt.
And honestly, the UAE can do whatever they want. It doesn't mean the U.S. is going to follow.
That's true. That's
along.
true.
Right, yeah.
Well,
The thing is, they can do it platform wide, because what they're going to do is they're not going to force the individual countries to do this stuff.
no.
They're going to force the platforms, and doesn't matter what country you're in, the platform's going to say you have to do this.
Well, the platforms are going to do it because it's data mining and it's biometric mining. Just
Yes.
like when
Yeah, but they're going to get pushback in the U.S. and that, you remember the platform can do it by country. They can do
But
it by
also-
country. But now, overtalking Microsoft, I hear that Xbox is being canceled.
Well, but the thing is because we are all old farts and we've had our YouTube channels for a while.
Mhm.
I recently started a new YouTube channel for my model building.
Oh, nice.
Right.
And in order to go ahead and begin my channel and get it where I could choose my own name properly, I had to actually do that thing on where you hold your phone away from your face and turn your face side to side, up and down. And I had to actually do a recording saying, my name is Donald Samora. I had to actually make the recording. Then I had to give a photograph of a scan of my back and front driver's license.
Wow.
My name
No, that ain't happening with me.
Well, there's good and bad about that. The good thing about that is, the bad thing about it is we know what they're doing. They're data mining. We know they're biometric and data mining. The
Hell yeah.
positive thing about it is, to me, just my opinion, love to hear everybody else's decision on this. But Eric, is that a middle finger you just did at me on purpose?
No.
Okay, because it was like, Eric, just want to say, I was like, let me scratch my head right now.
I was scratching.
He's a New Yorker. It's okay. That's
That's
just,
right.
it's reflex.
But the thing is the positive thing about it as a father is I think it's a good thing in the sense that it makes sure and kind of it does things with kids that allows kids not to have so much multi BS and all that. Because I remember my third oldest daughter, Alyssa, I pissed her off when she informed me when she was little that she had alt accounts. I was like, really? Delete. Oh, that pissed her off. And it's
She
like,
got spammed on that stuff too, didn't she? And people
It's
putting
like-
up something.
it's like you don't realize something is, you're not using your spam accounts to keep track of people you don't like. You're not going down that road with me. So I was evil. I was bad. But Discord tried that. They announced it a while back that they were going to start doing that. But didn't they back off, guys?
Nope, they didn't. They just pushed the date back.
Okay, because the way I read it was also is that for existing accounts that their system determines are legit, you don't have to do that.
Yeah, that was one of the big changes is you don't have to, if you've been there for a while, up to a certain amount of years, or they know for a fact that, from the information they have that you're not a kid, then they're not going to ask you to prove yourself. But if they can't verify that, you have to haul out the ID and prove who you are.
Gotcha. And speaking of tech, one of the things I want to tell about today is I had an author reach out to me the other day and say, Don, how come you have me blocked? My email. And I was like, what are you talking about? And she sent me a screenshot. I can't show it because it has her stuff in it. But it says, message blocked, mail delivery system. Your message, info@wizardtowergames.com, has been blocked. See technical details below. And it was from Gmail. And I reached out to Steve because I don't know why I would block her message. I don't even know how to really block somebody's message using my own ISP. Steve, explain it to people, please, because you know why.
Yeah, well, basically what it was is somewhere along the line, somebody on Google got their account hacked, and that account was sending out spam. Because it was sending out spam, it got picked up by one of the internet blacklists, an RBL or relay blacklist. And once it got on that blacklist, then anybody who's following that blacklist automatically blocks emails from that server until it's removed from the blacklist. And that's what happened. Was one of the Gmail servers got on a blacklist.
But that does not mean she was doing it. It's just somebody who happened to be using that Gmail server inadvertently, because nobody can choose their Gmail server.
Right. Yeah. That just happened to be that when they were sending out spam, it rotated around to that particular server, and that was the one that got flagged.
Had that? I wonder if it had anything to do with my getting banned on Facebook for a while.
No, they're unrelated.
Quick
Oh, they're
update
not?
on the Discord thing. I just did a little background research. It applies to accounts that are flagged to access adult content. About 10%. That's what it's being aimed at. So if you're looking for servers that are 18 plus and do whatever shenanigans, they're going to probably they paused it, but they will probably be asking for age verification. If you are just a Discord user hanging out in 10 Cars Tavern, at this point they have no stated intent of requiring a blanket.
Gotcha. Thank you.
Verification.
Okay, so that's less than what they had before.
Right.
Access adult content.
Yeah, because
Gotcha.
before it was everybody, and so that's a
It was
big change.
it was a little fugazi.
So real quick, and then I got another
Putting-
question.
Putting up 10 Cars Cabaret.
It's like 10 car now, including winches.
Real quick, Sovereign Wolf, the Wizard Tower Games website is up and operational. It's just not the new one yet. So we still have a website at wizardtowergames.com that is up and operational, but the new site is not up yet.
Yeah, if for anybody that's never worked in that kind of stuff, trust me. So there's the ideal time when you'd like to release something, and then there's the reality side of when you actually release things, and they never meet up. That it's always like, this is what we want, this is what we actually get, because it takes way longer than you typically estimate it to.
Yes, and Sausage Head says, outside of data mining, what are some other downsides? Guys, what are some other downsides do you think, of requiring biometric verification or ID or something like that? What's your guys' opinion?
Hacking. They're going to do somebody, once they realize that data is out there, they're going to hack it, they're going to steal it, and they're going to do identity theft on you. And these companies, they only care about, hey, do we get the information we need? They don't care about the security, because I mean, you look at who was it? I think it was Discord, as a matter of fact, that they started doing experimental biometric collection on their data and got hacked twice.
And speaking of, this is the spam accounts that call my phone this is just this morning.
Wow.
Look at that.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I get it
Please,
too.
by all means, take these phone numbers down, people, and try calling them. All these phone numbers, when you try calling them back, goes or it's a bad number. These are all bullshit scam numbers. And by the way, as a public service announcement, yeah, Eric gets them too. Yeah.
Mhm.
And the thing is be very careful, because what they'll do is they'll say hello, hello, and when you say hello,
Yeah.
is
I've heard of that.
and even worse yet, because they're going off your voice ID, they're trying to get you to say things like yes. They want to hear you say words like yes, like am I talking? Can you hear me? Yes. Because it's for voice verification. So just in case you're utilizing a server where it says, please say yes to go on or access your account, that type thing.
Well, one of the other things that they were doing that with that is they would get you to say yes, and then they would sign you up for something, and you're like, I didn't sign up for this, and then they'll play back your voice where you say yes.
Yeah.
And that's like, no. And now when they call in, if it doesn't say, possible spam source, and they say, is this Stephen Lake speaking? But they can't do anything with that. So
Right.
Yeah. Next thing you know, you got like 2 or 3 credit card accounts out there.
exactly.
Well, true thing. My wife got a collection notice one time. This is last summer, saying that you owe this credit card like $2,300, legit credit card. And my wife was like, credit card? I don't have a credit card with that company. And we did some research, and turns out it was a credit card. They accessed her data, they pulled it, they maxed it out, and then walked away from it. And it took us like 4 or 5 months to get that company to acknowledge it and to back off of it. So bad people are out there, folks.
Where was the mail going on that for that credit card account?
Don't know. We got it via email. We got the notice via email, and then we got, because we have we monitor our credit. She got a ping from the credit card monitoring company going, you have now a new account that has opened up collections on you. And it was like, how can they do this? Because you bring a very salient point up, Tom. How can you do a credit card without our address, us notifying it? How'd you verify it? Type thing. But Candy Applebone, thank you for tuning in. I haven't seen you here on the channel before. Candy Applebone says, websites run on computers. If hacked, website gets blocked, or anyone. Then other websites running on computers in the same warehouse as the hacked computer can also get blocked. IP subnet.
Yeah, if you're sharing an IP, you will.
Yes. Internet blacklist. Yeah, me and Steve deal in this. Like, I'll email Steve and say, Steve, like just the other day, I couldn't get into a Yahoo I kept getting bumped by a Yahoo Gmail. I was blacklisted because I don't have a Gmail account I use like wizardtowergames.com. So a lot of times those are considered like possible spam. Mr. Gunn says Sausage is 71. The principle of privacy is the first violation. Then there's the idea that someone has my data and sells it. Yes.
Yeah.
If I had, I had someone already try to steal my data. Yeah, this is getting horrible out there.
Oh yeah. This is what I deal with every day.
Mr. Gunn says, "Are you sure it's not a certain individual?" No. The thing is to me, I'm sure that there's been games played by number given out, but I think that certain individual has his own things he's dealing with right now. I mean, people move on the internet. You become the center of their attention for a while, and they go on. More power to him. Hope he enjoys his new girlfriend. Discord let total strangers to participate in your private conversations. Also, they are now, I read on abcnews.com that evidently, I believe it is Apple TV has gotten in trouble and has agreed now to something like a $45 billion settlement because Apple TV was actually leaving your speakers on and employees were listening to your private conversations while you had Apple TV turned off, actually. It was like $45 or $50 billion settlement class action, which means everybody's going to get like 3 cents.
Except for the lawyers.
Yeah, they'll get the big
The
line
lawyers,
share.
yeah, the lawyers will make out.
Matt Sherman says, I have offers of about $2 million in loans waiting for me to approve. Yeah, all you got to do is give them your social security number, send them the $300 application fee first, and you're guaranteed the money.
By the way, unrelated, Sausage Head, I said thank you on Facebook, but thank you for that review on my book. That was very nice.
Yes, Glenn got a very, very good review on his book. So congratulations.
On Amazon. Yeah,
yes.
And
a review's a review.
Thank you for him, too. I'm glad he enjoyed the book.
I just want to say to Glenn that
What?
I haven't bought your book and read it and reviewed it yet because I have books that Tammy bought me for Christmas, and I'll get in trouble if I read something else before finishing.
And I won't send you my PDF of the first 10 pages.
Tom, what you do is you
if
take
I
the
really like it, then I'll have to get it to get the rest of the book.
Tom, you take the book from the wife. Not that she's ever going to watch this, maybe. I never know, but we'll keep it secret, just between us. So don't tell nobody. But this is what you do. You take the book and you kind of like wrinkle it up a little bit, and then you put up and say, honey, that was a great book you gave me.
And then she asks you, well, what did it say? Uh-oh.
Well, that's how Steve sells all his books.
Well, actually, I'm reading I'm really committed to finishing this one. It's Mass Corruption by Howie Carr about the Karen Reed case in Massachusetts. If you guys,
Sausage, you are dead right.
Question for Glenn. LoJack's Sword Lucille, BB King guitar reference?
You bet.
Okay.
I love the blues.
So, gentlemen, anything new coming up in anyone's lives this week? It's Tuesday, the little luncheon special we're going to start doing every Tuesday. Anyone who wants to get involved? Glenn, Eric, Tom, Steve, anything?
Well, I'm going to do your thing tonight.
I beg your pardon. You're not touching my thing tonight.
I forgot you have another author to touch your thing. I forgot about that.
That's right.
Touch your thing.
Eric, anything new? Anything happening?
What's happening, Eric?
Eric's. We know that Rach is putting water in the thing, and that's something.
No.
Well, what I'm going to be doing is I've got to, here in the next few days, I've got to tear down my desk and pull everything out. I got to do maintenance in the backside. I've got to change the UPS battery, which is funny because usually those only last about 3 years before you have to change them. Mine's over 6 and you can't even tell it that it isn't brand new. But it's like, at some point in time, it's just going to quit and it's going to quit catastrophically. So I got to change it out for a new one. And then I've got to do some rewiring back there where before this, my UPS is one of the big 1500 volt amp ones. So it's got like tons of plugs in the back. The problem is I now have so much stuff that I filled that whole thing up. Plus I've got a power strip on my desktop, and that power strip is an old Memorex. Don, you remember these, the ones where the power strip where you had like the great big, kill a whale with it type CRT monitors.
Oh, the monitor that sits on top of it.
Yeah, and it was
I
a
like those. I like the idea of being able to have all the switches, not because they're worth a shit, but it looked really cool on my desk.
Yeah, well, the same one that I had when I was down in Marshall is the same one I have now. It's over 30 years old, and
Oh
I
my
was told,
God, you had that freaking thing for years when back in Marshall.
oh yeah, I bought it when I was in college, and it's like, I was told recently that you should probably get rid of that because that is a fire hazard by now. And I'm like, oh, good
Might
point.
be.
And so I'm going to be going down there, and I'm going to be adding a couple of power strips that I can. Because I only need like 2 switches out of that whole switch box. So everything that doesn't need to be switched goes into those back there. And then I'm going to have a special switch set up on my desk for those 2 items.
Wow.
So, and I got to do all of that, which means, like I say, pulling my desk out, tearing out everything, and then redoing all the wiring and everything to make it work. So that's
Gotcha. And
about a
Dan,
4-hour project.
just some advice for you, Dan. I understand, the Dan Don thing. Just roll with it. I do. I just go, because I give up. Dan, Don, asshole. The names get confused with people.
By the way,
Anyway.
Dan, I owe you a phone call later about my trip, so we will.
Okay. But real quick.
No, Dan, not Don.
Oh, Dan. Okay. Dan Tesh, Glenn's going to call you. Not
Who's
Don.
on first?
Glenn. But real quick, Eric, back
Yeah.
to the question I asked you originally. Anything going on new? Anything happening new with you?
No, not really.
Okay, fine. Be that
Status quo,
way.
man. Status quo.
Tom, it's been a while since you've been on the show. The
What's
squirrel right now is surviving. So anything happening new with you?
Well, we're still fighting. We got a case going involving the. Well, I shouldn't go into details about that.
Yeah,
case.
let's not. So, how's the little one doing overall, by the way?
Well, she's doing great, and because I'm a crotchety old get off my lawn type, and I don't
You
allow
are.
soda in my house.
You know that.
I actually I found the recipe for Orange Crush for like 80 years
You
ago.
mentioned that. How is it?
It's good. It's good. And so basically you get like San Pellegrino for the carbonated water and like 2-3 tablespoons of this orange syrup that you make and keep in the fridge and make orange. So I'm letting the kiddo have Orange Crush, but it's like 80-year-old Orange Crush.
The real stuff.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So she
Hey,
won't grow hair on the top of her feet from drinking it then.
She
For me, I
calls
thought you
it,
said Fanta.
bubble juice actually is what it is.
Ah.
So that's the new adventure plus all the other baking and stuff that I'm doing for clean eating, to eliminate the junk out of our diet basically.
Nice. So how's the wife doing?
Well, she's doing good. There's a lot of stress going on with that court thing that we're involved in, and
Oh,
but
man.
And by the way, to clarify, it's not like criminal court stuff. Tom is just doing the
it's a
noble
civil
good.
court, yeah.
This is good, positive court stuff that Tom and Tammy are stepping up to the ballpark to do.
Well, it's good positive if it goes the right way.
Yes, but still noble of you and Tammy to be doing this.
So,
So, Glenn, anything new in your life?
The usual stuff, trying to sort out games for the con, trying to get a game going at the game store.
Nice.
I offered up. I'm just waiting for him to hear. How do I start a Hyperborea game down there? That kind of thing.
Gotcha.
What gets me is these days with the internet, I'm still in the days of where's your bulletin board? Can I put this up there?
Oh, just do. Glenn, walk in there with a piece of paper with a sign up thing and say, I want to hang it right there.
Yeah, I could do that too, I guess. But we lost Tom. But
Tom
anyway.
is having to take a break. Probably a little one. Probably.
Oh yeah. But anyway, I've got a game in Eurocon. I've got one game at North Texas that's been submitted, but I got like 3 more I have to do.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm trying to decide if it's going to be Gangbuster or something different.
Gotcha.
And
To
that-
kind of go ahead.
No, that's been me.
Kind of a few updates on my end, which are to the good. We did get notification from the community college yesterday on Tim Kask. The Tim Kask thing is going to go through. It is going to be modified a bit. It's not our fault. It's the community college. They don't want to do a scholarship thing just for Photoshop and InDesign because they have an entire graphic design program. So it's going to be Photoshop, InDesign, and a new form of Dreamweaver that they developed through Adobe. So it's going to be kind of an expanded thing. We don't have say over what one it goes to. They basically kind of do that, but it's going to be the Timcast. It's going to be a Timcast graphic design kind of scholarship for Adobe certification. So that's good. I got to call his widow and let her know, which I'm sure she'll be happy about. Last I heard on Timcast, there is going to be a celebration of life that's going to be held later on this spring. I don't have a date yet, but from what I understand, it's going to be more of a broad thing for family, friends to go to. Probably people like Glenn is out of reach because you're in Oklahoma, that type thing. But it's not going to be like a multi-day thing. It's going to be like just a nice little afternoon thing. I'm going to be going to it. So I'm probably going to be doing probably a little bit of a recording on it and probably play it back, some of the nice things being said, because I'm sure people go up and speak.
Is Mr. Eric going?
Don't know. You got to ask Eric.
I am.
Am I going where?
To hell. I
If
don't
the Timcast thing happens in Cincinnati, keep in mind, Glenn, also, I'm not speaking for Eric, but this is like only going to be probably like a couple hour thing.
know. Oh,
It's
Yeah.
a celebration of life, like a service.
Yeah, I'm probably not going to make it.
Yeah, a little bit late in the thing. But also, just to let people know, DTFs, does anybody know what they are? DTFs are a new technology. They've been around for a little while for shirts. And it's where you can make very, very high colored, intense graphics for shirts that basically last like 100 washings. They're full color, all that. We are going to be doing those now.
Oh,
We were actually bonusized a machine for purchasing binding equipment. Here, it's free. Thank you for your
this
business.
means that, does this mean I can take down my Printify store?
You actually, this is what it means. It is literally full color t-shirt graphics, like full color, beautiful, bright 100 washings, and we're going to be doing some like the OSR logo. I'm going to be doing. I got one where it's a roll of toilet paper with graph on it, and it says "ran out of graph paper." Going to be doing fun stuff, type thing.
And my art.
Anything could go on it. So what we're going to do is we're going to be doing some T-shirts. You're going to see them at WizardCon, and also like if people who have like a logo for their channel, like that is actually vinyl. Tom, DTF actually goes more deeper into the fabric,
Sure.
Good.
Well,
and
That-
you can't feel it.
that's pretty good quality. I haven't worn it much, but
Yeah.
I bought this one that was on the Star Frontiers forums, and I just to check it out. It's out of Indonesia, and it's crap. You can see.
Yeah.
it's
Yeah,
fake.
no, this is like crystal clear, really good.
I love shirts that they actually ink it instead of putting that rubber stuff on there. I
But,
hate
but
Well,
this
this is the
decent
rubber.
quality. You made it. It's decent quality, Don.
This is the rubber stuff, Glenn. But what it is it's instead of rubber vinyl, it's
Uh-huh.
actual ink that chemically bonds with the shirt. So when you
Okay.
run your hand over it,
Yeah,
you can't even feel it. It's
Wow,
really
that's
cool
good.
stuff.
that's
Yeah,
good.
really
Because
cool
I
stuff.
always think about like, is this going to last 10 washes?
Oh, this thing, DTFs are guaranteed 100 washings minimum.
Good.
I have one of
this
those
price
shirts.
here-
that,
But that's kind of rubbery.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
No, I have one of the shirts you're talking about. Tammy and I went to a Bryan Adams concert when we first met 6 years ago,
Nice.
and that shirt you can't even feel the ink. You just feel it, and it looks just as good today as when I bought it. I was like, I got to have a concert T-shirt.
Yes.
So I was going to make you a shirt, Don, but now I don't need to.
Well, I mean, shirts are shirts. I'll take a shirt for free.
Oh, I know, but I was
Absolutely. Absolutely.
you and I was going to give both shirts the cover of my book on the shirt.
Ah,
A
yes.
little
Very,
advertising,
very cool.
That's all at the cost.
What I'm going to do here real quick is I am going to go ahead and speak, people, if you guys want.
You know-
Just right now.
Does this technology work on like a hat? Can you do a hat with this?
You can do mouse pads, you can do hats, you can do shirts, you can do the only thing you cannot do is you can't do it on canvas, like canvas heavy coats, those type of coats. Um,
Well, I'm thinking,
Canvas tote bags, maybe.
What's
I'm
that?
thinking
Canvas tote bags, maybe. Sorry.
Yeah.
that's a good one.
Yes,
Can you do it on your favorite orc?
you can do it on orcs, I think.
Only on the flat one.
Can
Only
you do
on
it on Steve's head? I wouldn't want to, but
Yeah, my head's too shiny.
Sexy man, Steve.
you know,
Sexy
when
man.
you order stuff from like Printify from these printers, they're dealing with like 15 or 20 printers. I don't see why you couldn't be one of those.
I agree 100% fully, but I'm going to try to keep this as okay. I'm going to do something here real quick. I want to show what these things, some of the images that we have, and
Okay.
see if people like them. Let me add a scene, media. We are going to go screen. I think they're pretty cool.
Well, oh yeah, those are nice.
So basically, these are stickers we got going right now. But what I'm doing is we are going to be doing like OSR, the logo, ran out of graph paper, Beck Me Veteran, but I'm going to do the blue and the teal a little bit differently to make them more thing. Probably won't do that, but like, the DM smiled. Just shirts that are similar in nature to this, just for fun for people. But like OSR, I think will be a pretty solid seller. Just things like that to keep it fun and light and all that.
You got a link you got a link you to send me about this new process type stuff so I can send it to Becky.
Yes, I can do that.
Send that to me over on Facebook. Or something.
I will let you know the only reason why we didn't go with the machine ourselves and buy it is because the basic setup machine is like $8,000.
Mm-hmm.
You're not
we were like we weren't there yet for t-shirts, no, but they went ahead, they gave us a small one as a thank you for buying and purchasing through their company.
Mhm.
So
nice.
I won't turn down stuff.
Oh,
I'm a hoe when it comes to that. Free, my favorite F word.
I know.
Free.
Yeah. Well, Eric's thing is pretty much charity, but I always say, toss me the money. What do you want?
Yes. So just because we're just like all over the place today, got a question for everybody. Any ideas for Eric? I know that you got like a ton of live streams you do. Anybody in chat or anybody in the convo here? I was kind of wanting to do something a little bit more with the vlog of many things, as far as like we have like the Tuesday lunch chat now. We have the Thursday show. It could be recorded. It doesn't have to be live. But any idea for a different kind of show that kind of is fun? Like I think I threw it at either Glenn or Tom and Eric today. But an idea for a show where it's almost like a script. And what we do is we all play a character and read off like maybe out of a book or something for fun. No? Eric?
Well,
How did that show go where we did the dramatic reading? We did a dramatic reading.
God.
That was popular. People laughed their asses off on that. But we were mocking Voldemort too, remember?
Yeah.
But I'm thinking something like that where we take, okay, like I'll give an example. Has anyone online, you guys seen the cartoon where it's the group of D&D players at the table, but they're like monsters? And like there's like one guy off camera going, "What's in the refrigerator? Can I have that?" And people are at the table trying to be serious.
oh, that's
It was-
the old, yeah.
Yeah, but I was thinking about like a little bit of a vlogcast show where we all are playing D&D players or some type of player, and we put our own kind of like fun spin on it, and we have like weekly just like a 10-minute, 15-minute, it doesn't have to be long, but like a weekly show where everybody kind of has like a little skit, they play their own character of something.
With a friend of mine, I'm a regular on a Lovecraft, a Cthulhu show as a character.
Yeah, you're the experienced one here. I'm not on that, but I thought it'd be kind of fun to kind of like everybody plays their D&D character and player for the character, but we put our own unique spin on it. And it can be ad-libbed. We don't have to have a script every week. We kind of like wing it. Fun.
The old Wikipedia. Yeah. What he said.
Mock-a-penis? I don't want a mock-a-penis.
You might want to try recording a few 5-minute segments.
That's what I'm talking about. Not live, record it. That way we have the flexibility
to edit a little bit. Yeah,
have a little bit of fun with it.
Yeah.
I mean, is that something? I mean, nobody here is like jumping up in their seats going, "That's a great idea, Don."
Yeah, trust me, you don't.
I'm in.
Oh,
Mr.
you know
Cole,
I'm
thank
in.
you.
I'll do something. Yeah.
Oh,
Eric, what do you think? Not going to offend anybody. You just don't. You got that Eric 10 card, Don. Shut the fuck up. You
I'm already thinking, like, thank God I didn't do a live stream last night because I'm already doing 7 this week. But
not alive. It can.
I know. I'm balancing. I don't want to life aggro. Ryan to something else. Because I'm interested. I can't commit yet.
I respect that. Okay. I was just thinking that if you have to cancel your Wednesday night show for ours.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
that
yeah.
will go over like a red balloon.
That might still love that, I'll tell you.
Okay. I'm kind of like pushing the boundaries of what's acceptable here. Okay?
And it's funny too because Joe and Joe from our Sunday night lives were like, "Oh, we should do an April 1st live stream where we all play another's role. Like I play Joe the lawyer, and
That's actually a pretty good idea.
Right.
Could you imagine Joe the lawyer playing, someone like not Bad Mike? Who'd Joe the lawyer be good at?
like
Jim Kitchen.
or he wanted he wanted amongst the three of us. I was like, April 1st is a Wednesday night. I am not going to put my life on the line to tell these two guys, Mike and Jim, sorry, show's canceled because these guys will want to do an April Fool's spin around. No.
And then all of us come on April Fools.
I'm just thinking, what I was thinking is this, it doesn't have to even be weekly, maybe a bi-weekly show for maybe 20 minutes, keep it targeted, no more than that, like literally like it ends in 20 minutes. Tom, it
occurs to me that if it's a short little thing, it would make a great short. And if it's part of a larger show like this where we just play this little 5-minute segment for amusement, then you would have it out there in the reels, as a short, and people would be then clicking on. It might up the clicks, on this show, and boost this show a little bit higher with the viewage.
Yeah, well, and that's my whole. It's not even for me. It's just something I've always kind of been intrigued with. Let's talk. I mean, let's be honest here, and I'm not trying to dig the show because we created this, but I want to get beyond just always talking about WotC and gaming because I noticed something. In fact, my wife kind of hit it last week when she said, "Do you notice something about your show when you guys start talking about food, as an example?" Chat gets really lively, like really, really engaged. And I kind of rewatched the show in its entirety, and she was right. When we start talking about, food, or we start talking about something other than gaming, and I'm thinking, even though it's a gaming theme, playing D&D, we could have a lot of fun with this by having a fictional game like D&D, a fictional adventure where we're in like a dungeon or a city. And it's just the fact that I don't know how Glenn's going to act, and Glenn doesn't know me. We don't have rules as far as, Tom, you're going to play this character this way. No, Tom, you're playing the cleric as an example, and Tom plays the cleric, and he wings it how he wants to play the cleric. And someone might choose to be very serious and like what someone may choose to be kind of funny and campy. Somebody may be the bitcher and complainer of the group, or the rules lawyer.
I can bitch and complain.
I'm good at that too. See, we got a lot of experts in this, but it's just something. I'm just trying to think of something fun.
Understood. You're
You
thinking
know.
out of the box here. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
I mean,
Or
I
what
know
about
what you mean
something
about
else? What about any other ideas?
Eric did something this past week. I still have to go back and re-watch the video. It was on equipment, and it was about using equipment.
Basics.
Yeah. And so I'm watching it going, oh, wait a minute. And I started thinking about the equipment list in Star Frontiers, different things in there, because there's some things in there just scream for you to use some creative use for it, in game. And so I was like, oh, I might just rip off Eric's idea for this video.
No, you're not. You're going to use it to
Inspiration.
engage more with your
Inspiration. Yeah.
That's right.
But for Star Frontiers, but I mean, even if it was like, we all brought, all right, here's a piece of equipment from my favorite game. So, I might pull out holo flares, they're holographic flares from Star Frontiers and go, and this is how a player used it in my game once. It was unusual. And Glenn might say, all right, I'm going to go gangbusters here. And this piece of equipment, that might be a fun thing to do.
Or how about part of the vlog of many things, make it more structured on Thursday nights where we have segments like we have right now. When we have enough email, we have an email segment. We read email.
I love them.
And
do
people
something like that,
watching
like Tom.
actually email in or comment in or even send a comment on, hey, this was done with this piece of equipment and it blew my mind,
Let's make it
like, stolen.
Well, let's make it then.
Send them emails in, folks.
Yeah, well, let's make it part of the vlog of many things. That's a good idea. Where every week we have a segment where we talk about, hey guys, let's either talk about a piece of equipment that you can use in a different way, or what is your favorite piece of equipment for this or that or something. But I want to either add content weekly or add more structure to the show on Thursday nights where we have specific segments. I mean,
and that equipment thing doesn't have to be equipment. We could announce, hey, we're going to do spells.
Yeah.
Unusual use of a spell, not standard use.
Or make it a broader thing, like you just said, Tom. Instead of doing even that, how about just saying every Thursday night part of the show is going to be, we're going to call it the, what can you do in a game, spell wise, equipment wise, technique wise, something where players can utilize it, and maybe it's like, wait a minute, I never thought of using it that way.
That's all.
Part
of the process of role playing.
Yeah.
Sounds like a good idea. See, Thaco's Hammer, we do that too, but we don't. Usually it's people who send us. This is why we like our email segment so much, because we get all these ideas from other people, and all four of us have an opinion. And it's like the show goes like an hour and a half, 2 hours, because half of it usually is email because people bring us new stuff. This is what we need. It's new ideas.
Well, Don Tesh, actually, hey, did you catch that? Got that joke? Okay, but laugh and be funny. Okay, you're supposed to laugh at.
I'm smiling. See.
Okay. Dan says, I think it would be cool to see videos or topics on deep dives on specific topics and how they may vary between the different OSR clones, original B. That's actually a pretty good idea. Maybe a call it something like the deep dive of the day.
Mm-hmm.
And
that's a good name.
That's actually a really good idea. Dan, thank you very much. We appreciate that. And for that, we will call you Dan and not Don.
How special.
You get the Marvel No Prize.
All right.
Okay, so we have like deep dive of the day. We got the viewer mail. I'm just trying to, and I don't know if it even interests my fellow panel of guys here, but I just am trying to add a little more structure to the show and have a little bit more fun with it.
Yeah, and variety.
Yes.
And inevitably, there'll be something that blows up in the week. There'll be a OGL scandal, from some big company, and
yeah.
that'll be what we're going to just talk about.
Yeah, sure. We're going to have interruptions to the show. Not like we stay on topic all the time.
What's the topic?
It's so fun. And we probably should talk about food a little more often. So
Yes.
Well, you know me. You give me one. You give me a second, and I'll start talking about movies.
Oh, and Dan Tesh again is earning his name. Highlight different homebrew rules, content processes that either you use or you found on the blog space. So we could maybe even do that, like have like we could do something.
One of my favorite topics is, look, this isn't D&D, but there's stuff in here I use in my D&D game.
Okay.
How about something where we talk about using that's a good idea. What can you use that's not game related but use it for your game?
Mhm.
I just want to make it a little bit more interesting more.
There are tons of games out there who they say, okay, this is what we got here. You can use it in any other game.
Yeah.
That kind of thing.
Well, it kind of goes back to what we did with with the role playing game that we had in high school. There was times we'd be going through, and somebody would stumble up against something, and they're like, I think there's something in the scientific theory manual that might be applicable. So we just step out of the game for a little bit. We're flipping over through popular science or something. Oh yeah, hey, they just talked about that. Let's do that in the game, and they would just throw that in as a random item.
Yeah.
We get a lot of our monsters in D&D.
Yeah.
Things like that.
So I just, like I said, I just want to make the show more entertaining. I do understand and I can respect the fact that people do tune in specifically to see my beautiful looks. I get it. Eric, you just seem like really
It's
thrilled
that
today.
sexy bald
Okay.
head, Don.
Yeah, no, I am fine.
I think it was Voldemort that had the thing for you, honestly.
True.
Wow.
Exactly. Dan Tesh says Swords and Wizardry, Shadow Schools, Dark Essentials, Adventure, Conquer King, because I bolt on things I find and like from whatever to my base OSE game.
There you go.
Matt Sherman also says, how about a what's on my shelf and you take something out of your library? What's
Really?
on my shelf?
Brilliant.
That is actually a very brilliant idea.
Oh, speaking of on shelves, I've got something for you.
Can't see her.
Yeah, green screen's messing with it.
Oh,
What is
okay.
it, Tom?
Middle Earth,
It's also reversed.
Thieves of Farbad.
Let's see if I can get
The
there. We
city
go.
map in there is awesome.
That's on my
Oh,
shelf.
that's the new TSR logo. Very cool.
Hey, Don.
Does it
I
light
know
up?
you don't get the joke. TSR logo. There was a dumpster fire put in a video that was kind of funny rolling down the street.
Yeah, and that's who this is.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh.
Matt wins the
And-
gold
and-
star
and
for
it's got-
today.
it's
What's
got-
on my shelf?
And it's burning. It's got Beavis running behind it.
Okay, there you go. Now you can. Oh, yeah, sure. Now it goes away. See if I get it like this. Or I'll sit down and see if it'll do it that way. There it goes. Kind of.
There's
Hey.
one.
Can you guys guess what that is?
Godzilla.
Mecha Godzilla.
Yes.
God.
Yeah, that was one of my desk toys when I was in the office.
And by the way, people, this is going to be coming here pretty soon. All's not well in Boscadell. This is Tim Kask's. This is going to be Tim Kask's last little legacy thing for online. I'm going to be part of this module. I'm going to be putting some images of our communications in the front of it to kind of let you know how passionate this man was about his games, where he's actually like talking instructions and doing.
Wow.
So I think that'd be pretty fun. But what's on my shelf? Great idea. I think that's like a really super idea.
Much better than what's in my pants. Yeah.
True.
Oh, definitely.
True.
You say, what's on my shelf? I grab movies.
Hey, listen, I'm a 50-year-old, 8-year-old bald white guy. What do you expect?
And you want to see something rare? I'll show you something rare.
Nope.
I got something while Glenn's waiting. Eric, this is something bad Mike knows all about. Onto the Devil's Skillet. and this was a North Texas RPG con. I know it's mirrored. My apologies,
Whoa.
folks.
I remember that.
Yes, it's actually this has a distinction. This is the last email communication I had with Tim Kask was regarding this module and converting
Wow,
it.
that's
Yeah.
cool.
Yes, I admit it, guys. I miss the guy. I missed him a lot.
Now this is a reprint that I did, but this isn't around anymore. I may have showed this before.
What's that?
All the World's Monsters, Volume 1 and 3.
What is that, Glenn? I know all the world's monsters, but I mean
Return of the original Encyclopedia of the Strange, the Bizarre, and the Deadly, created by dungeon masters from across the United States and Canada. There are people in here like that. Well, let me open the book and tell you.
It sounds to me almost like that.
Edited by Steve Perrin and Jeff Pemper. I know.
That sounds a lot like that model builder's manual that Don did, but for D&D monsters.
Could be. I mean, this thing is look at this. You're getting.
I know you guys are talking behind my back. You guys are being snarky, making fun of me wearing shorts and all that. I know.
I know. Mr. Tunnels and Trolls worked on it, along with a few other, and Janelle's got stuff in here too.
Oh, does she?
Yeah, this is 3. I just printed this myself. There were 3 modules. I had the PDFs.
You gave me an idea.
What?
Okay. Would anybody like to do something that's very minimal work? It'd take you just a few minutes to provide something to Wizard Tower Games to put into a manual that would, the proceeds of the manual would go to Tim Kask's widow.
Okay.
This is my idea. When I was really, really heavy into model building, I did a thing for the Wounded Warrior Project.
Mm-hmm.
And what it was I went online to gaming or model building groups, and people donated images of their models, and they went ahead and they donated them, and I put them in a book. This is one of them by me. And what I did was I took their model and I put the image of it in there along with about them, who they are, a little bit about what they are, and about their project. Glenn, you gave me a good idea. How about I do a monster manual, generic, and everybody can donate 1 or 2 creatures.
Or are you talking?
Okay. And they can donate 1 or 2 creatures to it, all the specs that they want. And what we do is I'll put them in a manual, and we'll make a role-playing game manual, very cheap. Hi, Tammy. And what we'll do is it'll be very inexpensive, and all proceeds will go to Cheryl, Tim's widow, or some type of gaming charity or something. Would people be interested in that? I won't take offense if you say no.
I would absolutely get in for creating a monster or a magic item.
Yes.
But I gotta go. We gotta go. I gotta bounce.
Down.
Hey, sir. Thank you for coming.
Bye.
Actually making it this time. Yeah, great.
He will be on tomorrow though.
Okay.
No,
Okay.
tomorrow, Thursday.
Oh, don't threaten us
Thursday.
like that.
Thursday.
Thursday.
Thank you for the warning. We appreciate the warning.
Yeah.
Bye, Tom.
All right. Adios.
Adios. So my thinking is, and this is for people in chat also, is to go ahead and, like I said, create a manual, and it would be for gamers, etc., available in PDF or print. Doesn't matter. And or to keep it simple, yeah, I'll do PDF and print because we do our own printing. We're going to be able to do that. And just something where, like maybe Tom said, you can donate either a monster, you can donate a magical item, or a new player character, class or race. And just have a manual. Your name would be in it, a little bit about you, your whatever you want, plus your specs for that monster or creature. And it can be only for 5e. It can be only for OSR. You choose.
Wow.
And I'd have it broken up where this is the monster section, but these are all of, compatible with OSR, AD&D and BECMI, or this is only 5e. and have something fun that's positive and involve the entire community. Do you think that would be something you all would be
Yeah.
interested in?
I think that'd be fun.
It sounds like a good
Yeah,
thing.
I'm just trying to think of like, because I'm not joking. I did 5 of these, and they did really, really well. People really donated to them, and I think we ended up raising total for the Wounded Warrior Project. We did like $9,000 over the course of 5 books. 'Cause
Nice.
people really got behind it and everything.
I might even have to. I'm guessing I'm going to have to come up with Moobit stats.
Whatever you want to do, and it could be for any game system. Again, it doesn't have to. It could be a Star Frontiers. It could be a a Shadow Dark. It could be whatever that you want to. And Dan Tesh says, I definitely buy that. But Dan also appreciates you be offering to buy it, but also keep in mind you could donate a creature or a monster or a magic, or if you want to do more than that, donate 2 or 3. It just hit me off the cuff. I just thought about something positive, and I would let the community decide where the money goes. So it doesn't have to go strictly to Tim Kask and Cheryl's widow, Tim's widow. It could go to, is there a gaming thing for kids? What's that, Glenn?
Or charity.
Yeah.
Something Tim.
The community tells where it goes. And by the way, like I did with this book and this system, I would have a Facebook page for it. I would show active tracks of sales to keep it transparent. And when we donated money, we would show proof of the money order or the bank wire to them and their receipt of it, because I got one guy basically saying, this is with the book, how do I know you're not keeping the money? Well, here you go. We keep it all transparent. So fun stuff.
Yeah.
So,
You want to see the records? We'll show you the records.
yeah, no, we just do it anyways. It's fun anyways. So my thoughts. So, Eric, other than that, what are you up to? How are things going with you?
Besides spinning plates, it's going well. I really can't complain. I guess last night surpassed 10,600 subs. Ooh.
Nice.
Oh, man.
January was the big month. It's slowed down since then, but if you can't tell from my voice, I bit my tongue on Sunday. So if I sound a little lispy,
I hate that.
because,
Okay with me.
I take it that you did it too properly, right? Like you really bit it
in the back.
Oh,
Sorry.
on the side.
Yeah.
Oh, I hate it when you do, because then you're like,
And it's like, all right, well, it's a good thing I got a couple of videos in the bag so I'm good through Wednesday. I'm good. Yeah. So tomorrow I'm gonna have to start recording again. I got at least I got my scripts ready.
good
You
deal.
know, you're not writing when you're not recording. You can write scripts.
So,
wow,
also, anybody question? ShireCon this year. Eric, Glenn, are you going?
I'm going. I'm there.
Well, yeah, you're a hop, skip, and a jump from ShireCon. What, 3-hour drive?
Yeah, pretty much. And the only year I missed where it was held is the year after COVID when my car crapped. But
really?
yeah.
Yes.
Wow.
And Dan again throws another idea. Don, idea because of Glenn's show and tell segments on creative ways to run different monsters. Again, see, good ideas. We get the community involved. Swords and
I put it
Stones.
in one show and tell, and I was like, I got a D20 squishy. Yeah, that's my show.
What'd you pay for that? $10, $15?
$20. I paid way. I told the guy I'm paying way too much for this shit.
Yeah.
But
It's a convention. You're supporting a small vendor.
yeah,
That's true.
Matt Sherman says, I'm going to ShireCon this year. Me and the wife are contemplating going. Due to my wife's work schedule and such, she may not go, but I am really seriously considering it. I hear so much about it. It's only like one day, right?
it's 2 days. It's Friday, Saturday. So I think it's 2 game sessions on Friday, 3 on Saturday.
And where's that exactly?
Connecticut. Oh God, it's at a
We're in,
DFW. Northwest Connecticut.
well, at least it's Northwest.
Yeah. It's in the Berkshires. It's a very beautiful area. The VFW treats us like gold.
Is there any decent places to stay? Would you mind if I slept on the floor like someone got a hotel room, let me borrow like the floor. I'll bring a sleeping bag.
Two out of my last 3 years, I had the same Airbnb.
Nice.
First year had Tammy and Tom as our roomies. Last year it had been Rob and his wife, but they didn't show. Rach couldn't show, so it was me by myself. And the year before, we did a bed and breakfast, which was nice.
Good deal. Dan, thank you.
Let me plug mine. Of course, WizardCon 2
Mhm.
here. Also going to North Texas RPG Con like every year. And at the end of June, I will be going to Texoma Dungeon Con in Denison, Texas. I think this is their first one.
Oh,
They
hell, support them. Anything they can do.
Yeah, they asked me to come and be a guest of honor and run 3 games. And I said, sure.
Oh, that's cool.
I have another idea we could do, guys, weekly, and there's enough of them. Only have them on for a few minutes. We're not dedicating, because we can't do it every week. But how about weekly? We have somebody jump in real quick for 5 or 10 minutes that's new for a convention or has a relatively new convention, and just say, "Hey, tell us about your convention a little bit." You get a 5-10 minute plug.
Good idea.
Boom.
Good idea.
Just thoughts, people.
I'm always a pro to get somebody on here who isn't, in our stuff,
Right.
that doesn't do this kind of thing, that have been playing or running games most of their life or whatever. What do you do in your game?
Yeah.
That kind of thing. And because we're all kind of jaded here because of WotC and all this other stuff we deal with and read about, but a fresh look at how people actually play out there.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get Brian on here from Thaco's Hammer because he's got a tremendous amount of second edition knowledge that he could.
Yeah, and second edition is still a very popular edition.
Yes, it is. And
So-
he knows more than me. That's why I run the thing.
Gotcha.
I always surround people who know more stuff than me. So
Always smart to do.
There
But
you
gentlemen, it is after 2:00. We've been on here an hour. This is just the Tuesday
Oh!
lunch break. So,
One thing before we go, since you might,
Absolutely.
Eric mentioned the recordings and stuff. I've been running for, oh good heavens, since last year. I've been running short stories every Sunday and Wednesday on my channel, and I'm down to like my last 6 short stories. And I want to have people, if you have time, go back through them, like them, comment, see, tell me what you think of them, because I haven't seen a lot of engagement with them, and I'd love to see people step in and go through their, they're done with AI voice. I admit that sucks, but
Well-
you don't want me reading my audiobooks, trust me.
how about
but-
this then? A YouTube highlight weekly where we highlight a YouTube channel briefly.
That too. Yeah,
That
we
could
can do
work.
that.
So, and I want everyone, thank you for tuning in again tonight, 8:00 people, 8:00 Eastern time. We're going to be having author Malia Start talking about her book. It's regarding the blood moon. And for those of you who don't know, the blood moon evidently is today.
Really?
The highlight. My wife is going to come home, need wine, because every time there's a full moon, the kids go crazy for some reason.
Yep.
Oh,
So
I
do nursing
can-
homes.
figure.
I
But,
can understand that.
But everybody, thank you for tuning in tonight, or today, should I say.
Buy my book.
Buy Glenn's book.
I go on me. We're almost there.
Yep. But Matt, Fugly, Dan,
Yeah.
Swords and Stones. I can go on and on and on. We've got, holy cow, we had a lot of different people in here chatting and talking.
I'm always amazed that all these daytime people.
Yeah.
show up.
Daywalkers.
Like new people, Candy Applebone, never seen him before, was in. Dan Tesh was in here. Mr. Gunn.
I do it solo sometimes, and sometimes I get like 6 people. It's like, wow.
Yep.
You guys have anything else to do?
So, again, everybody, thank you for tuning in this afternoon. Like I said, just our Tuesday lunch break. We're going to try to do this now every single Tuesday. Thursdays, of course, 8:00, the vlog of many things. Wednesdays is Eric's live stream. Eric, do you do a show this Friday?
I do.
We do.
So, yeah, this Friday.
The 3 of us.
Friday, then I'll
Yeah.
do the 5th Friday. Yes.
Yeah,
Fifth Friday.
we're up, John.
Anyone else have any like? Or Glenn, you have Thakos Hammer, which is every what on
We
Discord.
a couple of weeks ago, we just recorded a show. I don't know what the schedule is on that. It was a 3.5 hour show. My God, somebody couldn't we couldn't shut up.
Wow,
And
you got Joel Lawyer on there?
no, and Don was invited, but he didn't come.
I didn't come because
Aw.
I did not get the message in time, and
Well, maybe that's why it was 3.5 hours. I don't know. We'll let our producer figure it out and edit it down. So,
yep. So,
yeah. Anyway, so
so Steve, other than that, do you have anything that you do on a normal basis, or is it just hit and miss with you?
No, nothing. Well, other than just working, but
Well, yeah, but I'm talking about like your YouTube.
oh no, that right. Usually I'll have like when I'm not doing these short story runs, I will be doing like I might do some of my projects. I'll highlight book stuff,
But not a regular thing every week.
Yeah, it's not a regular thing. It rotates because I'll just do one
Gotcha.
thing for a while and then do something else for a while. And
Gotcha. So you're the free spirit of the bunch. So, all right, everybody. Thanks for tuning in again tonight, 8:00. Please tune in. Malia Stark. She's a really nice young lady. She's got a really cool book. It's a fantasy genre book. Should be about an hour. We're going to keep it right about an hour. Eric, live stream tomorrow, Wednesday at 8:00. Check out his channel, 10 Cars Tavern. Glenn's got his Thakos Hammer Thursday, Friday. Basically, if you go Monday through Sunday and you go to one of our 4 channels, you're
You'll
going to
find
see a
something.
live stream at 8:00 in the evening.
Somewhere.
One of us. Yes.
Yeah.
So
Okay, sure.
again, thank you for tuning in, folks. Have a good night. Stay safe.
all right.